you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylin, aka K.Stylesss. I would first like to thank you guys for taking your time out to watch this video. I'm a licensed braider from Hopkins, South Carolina. I've been braiding hair for about 12 years now. And this is my first voiceover video. And I will be giving you guys a tutorial on parting in this video. This is my third one, so like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the comment section. This is the style that I will be showing you guys how I achieved, and I call this style 4 crisscross stitch braids. So let's get into it. Okay, so basically I went ahead and pre-parted my middle part before I started this video. So I'm just going to take this first section of hair that I already parted off, and I'm going to divide that into two. And if you see me, I'm kind of holding both into ponytails to kind of measure each side and make sure they have about the same amount of hair so the braids can be the same size and the parts can be precise and even. So I'm just going to kind of play around with the hair, and I'm going to keep parting all the way to the nape of the neck. About to use a clip here to kind of separate that hair and keep it from getting in the way. So as you see, I'm just taking that part and going all the way to the end. And by the way, the comb that I'm using is called a hook tip comb. It's a pintail comb. It's great to use for braids and parting. Kind of get you the best parts you could possibly get, especially with the tips I'm going to give you guys in this video. But anyways, while you're parting, another tip is the hair that tends, when you're parting and you're drawing that line, the hair that tends to fall on the right side of the comb goes to the right side and you comb it over. And the hair that goes to the left side tends to fall to the left side of the comb, and you'll see me comb it to the left. You'll see me go back in right now with my Shining Jam, which I'm about to show you guys. And I'm going to take a little bit goes a long way. And you're going to line that entire part all the way to the nape of the neck that you made. And this is what's going to help you get that perfect or semi-perfect, close to it. Nobody's perfect, hey, but we're going to get you a nice clean part. So I'm just going back over that part, and as you can see, the hair that I'm tracing is going to the right side, and I'm pushing the rest of this other hair to the left, excuse me. I'm just going to smear that product in just to kind of keep those flyaway hairs on their side. And you see how I pulled that hair to the right? Because it fell to the right of my comb. You kind of push the hair basically every which way that's going to make your part more even. So if your left side has more side than the right, or even if it's giving you that look, you separate it and you push the hair to the right side to give the right side more hair if the left side seems like it has more. If the right side seems like it has more, you take the hair and you push it to the left side of the hair. At the nape of the neck, it's going to kind of get a little harder because the hair is usually shorter at the back and at the front of the head. But you just kind of keep it smooth, keep it combed out to prevent any tangles. And I just kind of look back and forth, from front to back, see how my part's going. And you're going to see me come around to the side now. And what I'm doing is kind of getting a different view of my part. Front to back gives you one view, but when you come to the side, it gives you another view and show you other little hairs that may be in the way as well, so you can get an even better part than what you already have. So that's another one of my tips. I just kind of look at my part from more than one angle so I can, see what I have measured. And I kind of just keep playing with each section, looking back and forth to make sure it's coming out okay. If you see me, I'm just kind of going from the side, then I go back to the back. So I'm just kind of making sure I get all of those little flyaways to get that crisp part. As you can see, now I'm showing you guys. Isn't that beautiful? That's what you like to see. Scalp, baby. Straight scalp. Not a strand out of place. And that's why you comb a lot as well. Comb to each side. So you can kind of see those specific strands that are out of place, because they tend to stick out where you can't see a lot of scalp, and they kind of throw the part off and make it not look so clean. So that's another reason why you comb the sections of hair. Okay. Now we're about to work on splitting these into two sections from the front half and the back half, because we're going to crisscross these braids. I will not be showing you guys how I do my stitch braids in this video, but if you would like, please leave a comment below, and I will look forward to making you guys a longer video on the full version of how I achieve this entire look, and some tips on how I section my hair, how I do all of that. So, but this video is specifically about parting. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of separating the front of the hair from the back of the hair. And I think my daughter spilled some. You see me with the towel that I was giving her. So don't mind me if you see any pauses during this video. She's out of school due to the COVID shutdown and the COVID numbers. So hope everybody's out there staying safe. As you can see, I've parted that first section in half. I kind of just want to take it from ear over to the next ear. So what am I doing? I'm starting from this first ear, and I'm going to part just this first half. And then once I get to the other side, I'm going to divide that in two, and then you'll see me separate it and make that part become one going across. So right now, I'm just bringing that part all the way across from the one I made on the side in the first section of hair. And if you can see, now I have like 4 sections of hair basically. And that's where my crisscross is going to come in. That section of hair that's closest to the left ear is going to go in that section that I'm twisting around now, and I'm about to put a clip on. And that section that's left in the middle there that's open is going to the back on the section that I already have clipped off behind the ear. Right now I'm just going to try and keep my hair separated by sectioning it off, putting it in little ponytails, just to keep hairs out of my way while I'm braiding. And I'm going to go ahead and start my braid and get into the other side. Okay, and we're back with the second half of my parting video. I already completed the first 2 braids on the left side. Now we're starting on the right. I'm just going to kind of comb her roots, root to end, you know, get everything smooth to get my part going. I kind of measuring on the other side to see where I started my braid to make this one. And, you know, by only being 4, I started with the middle first. Then I divided the other side, which I started kind of like in between the end tip of the eyebrow, I guess. And I'm going to separate that all the way down to the nape of the neck. And another thing I didn't tell you guys is your part is not going to be all one size. It's going to start bigger at the front of the head because the front is always bigger than the back. So the front section of hair is going to have more, and as you get to the back, it's going to become thinner and skinnier. It's going to have less hair. I'm basically just starting my part, making sure I got even hair on each side. I'm going all the way to the nape of the neck. Basically repeating what I showed you guys on the first side. Comb out your sections of hair to prevent any tangles or anything when you start braiding. And to keep all those flyaways in one section. Now we're going to go in with our jam once again. From front to back, all the way to the end. And as you can see, like I said, the front is a lot thicker than the back. The front section has more hair, and as you get to the back, that section of hair is going to become a little thinner. See that? See how that comb just glides straight through when you got that product on there? And it just makes that part so much crispier. No hairs are in the way because all you see is scalp, girl. See that? Nice and clean, nice and clean. And no, you may not get this on your first try, but don't give up. You have to continue to practice. I was not always the best parter or anything like that. Like, I'm beyond perfect, but I try my best and I give my all. And this is how I achieve my looks. And you see me, I went to the side from the back just to kind of get every angle. And you see how I took that first part and I kind of brought it in with that braid, that part that I made on that middle braid. And I'm going to bring that part all the way across and keep it nice and even, so it matches the other side. And I'm going to go over simply right quick how I got my middle part. I basically, I use the face as my structure on how to get my straight middle part. I start with my comb from the bridge of the nose and I kind of measure and get an even view of the middle of the hairline, and I begin to divide. And I go all the way down to the nape of the neck, which the middle of the nape of the neck usually has that little dip back there. And it kind of separates, you know, each side from each side. So I kind of start from the front and divide. And then I start from the back and divide. And then I kind of make it meet in the middle and make it all even. I line my part with my shining jam. I go back in and pre-part. You know, get those flyaways and stuff out of my way. Like you see me doing now. Like I've showed you at the beginning of the video on the opposite side. So I'm just sectioning my hair off now and clamping it. And if you guys would like me to go back and start a video on how I got that precise middle part, I will do that for you guys as well. Just leave a comment below and let me know. But I hope this parting tutorial, you guys, helped a lot. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know how I did. This is my first voiceover, so take it easy. Let me know what you would like to see me do next. And share with a friend. And just get my views up, you guys. I'm excited. Thanks.